back to my channel, everybody. So I did a poll on Instagram and I didn't really get any help from you guys because I asked if y'all wanted to see a smoky glam look or a soft spring look, and I got 50-50. So I chose a smoky glam look that is all brown based. As you can see, I have lash extensions and they're finally starting to fall out. So I'm going to redo this look with a different base shade once the lashes fall out and I can actually put on my falsies and my eyeliner without feeling pain. So yeah, this is the look that I did for you guys. It is a smoky glam look. I decided to go all out today with the extra highlighter and contour. So I hope you guys enjoy this look. I'm gonna get straight to it and just follow along. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Y'all already know that I like to go in with my Brow This Way by RIMMEL London. And I'm gonna clean it up with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Warm Honey this time. I just had to double check. I thought something was on my eyebrow. So I'm gonna clean that up. This time I cleaned under with Warm Honey, and of course I cleaned the top with Fawn. And I try to go for colors that are more flesh toned so that it's not crazy looking, so your eyebrows and your eyelids are not looking ashy as hell. Then of course I'm gonna go in with the concealer and put it all over my lid. Like always, this is to get a smooth canvas to put your eyeshadow on, and I'll push that in with the Beauty Blender. I'm gonna go with my favorite Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette, and I'm literally gonna use the sculpting and contouring shades as my transition shades on the lid. Makes it super easy, so if you already have the palette, you don't have to spend a ton of money on a bunch of different palettes just to get a smoky look. So I'm gonna go in all over and in the crease with the sculpting shade, and then I'll go back in with the crease with the contour shade so that it's deeper and more defined. And of course, you just want to go back and forth. You want to blend it out. I go circular motion starting outwards, and then windshield motion the more that I get into the crease so that there's more of a definition. And y'all don't mind my mouth moving. I was literally just like having a party with myself, just singing all types of music. I'm gonna go in with the JACLYN Hill palette with MORPHE, and I use one of their deepest brown shades, and that is literally gonna be the lid shade. Just put it all over and blend. You don't wanna go too high on the brow bone because as you blend, the shade is gonna go higher on the lid anyways. So you want to focus on the lid. Then I'm literally going to just blend it out so that it kind of melts into the other colors that I use. And then of course clean up the fallout with a baby wipe or a water wipe, whatever works for you. And then I'm going to start working on my face. I'm using the MAC Prep and Prime primer. Love it because it has like little specks of light that kind of like give your skin a natural glow before you lay the foundation. Super smooth and helps my foundation go on evenly. So I'm going to spray my face with the Mario Badescu Rosewater spray. And then of course I'm going to go in with the orange color corrector from LA Girl Cosmetics. That is for the dark spots. I'm going to go in with the green color corrector. That is for the red areas like pimples, blemishes, breakouts from acne, which I am experiencing a lot of with this dry air out here. And I literally just put this everywhere there is like red marks or dryness, and then just kind of push it into the skin. I don't want to kind of rub it in a circular motion. I just push it into the skin with the beauty blender so that it covers as many imperfections as possible. I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. The first color I'm using is 332, which ended up being a little too light, even though I'm getting paler with the cold weather. So you're going to see me mix it with 335 so that it's a little bit of a better match for my skin complexion. It gets so messy with that foundation, it really does. And then of course I'm just going to take a fluffy flat foundation brush and press it into the skin. You don't want to go in circular motions because you're just going to be dragging the foundation. You kind of want to push it in so it kind of melts into the skin. And then I'm going to go in with the NARS Cream Concealer in Ginger. And then I'm going to lay the Warm Honey from LA Girl Cosmetics on top of that so that it's not too ashy. And just blend that out, blend that bad boy out. We don't want any harsh lines. Your concealer is already going to highlight your face, no need for it to be drastic with harsh lines. So I have slight bags under my eyes, so what I do is I set just by the waterline so that I can continue contouring the rest of my face so that the concealer doesn't crack underneath my eye. So I'm not setting my concealer completely just yet, just the areas where it cracks. And then I'm going to go in with Chestnut by LA Girl Cosmetics. And that'll be my cream contour shade before I lay down my powders. going to take my contour brush and evenly smooth it out. And y'all, if you ever put too much contour, just keep blending it out, because when you start setting your face, you can fix that. I always tend to contour a little too much, but I always know how to clean it up so that I don't look like a drag. And then now I'm gonna let my concealed areas bake. I just realized this is the first video that I did without me being in my towel. And then I'm gonna go with the Black Radiance True Complexion contour palette again, and going with the sculpting shade. I'm not gonna use the contour shade because that's just too dark right now. It's not summertime, and it's super pigmented. There's no need to use it. And then of course, you know, you're gonna get the cheekbones, the temples, top of the forehead, the nose, just under the lip and around the jaw. Then I'm gonna blend everything out with a powder brush. And of course, the whole point of this is to erase all types of harsh lines. And then I'm gonna clean up and chisel out the bottom of my contour. I personally always need that extra step. When I skip that step, I feel like my entire cheek is a contour, and it is not cute. Then I'm gonna go in, of course, with my favorite MILANI Baked Blush. So I have some type of glow. And spray my MILANI Make It Stay spray, the best in the world. Now what I'm doing is I'm shading under my waterline with the shades that I used on my eyelids. So the sculpting shade, the contour shade, and the dark brown shade from the JACLYN Hill palette. And I'm using MAC's Gold Deposit for my highlight. Super loose pigment, but super bright. Look at that. And then I'm gonna do my lower lashes and my lip with Nude Cream by Milani Cosmetics. And then I'm going to do my little victory dance because I did my makeup in under 30 minutes.